Here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Chris Archer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Connor Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Again, another foul ball. Pitts on at first, nobody out. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Now batting, Boof Bobo, and as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
It swung on and missed the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCord is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-0 home. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 55 on the campaign as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got the average to 321. 62 home runs and more than 150 RBIs. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
A ball and two strikes to the Rays shortstop. Two out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
One strike now from Archer. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 on the ground to the right side. Throw got him. What a play as the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Sonny Yap is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Settling in now, Edgar Pinto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
That 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Jay.
Here's Jay Bruce now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Raul Mendoza as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Steven Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch. He's a called third strike right on the inside corner.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One and one the count now. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up to the plate, Mickey Saucedo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In there. Now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1 to him now. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Riding in once again, Booth Bobo. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Pitts over at second. Pitts on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-0. Digging in now, Ryan McCord is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Yeah, is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pitts is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, designated
In
hitter,
now, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie
Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Standing in, Harvey Jean. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jean is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Jean is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Juan Freese, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. From the stretch, there's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Popped him up. Pitts is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hey. 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Jeff Pitts waits on deck. This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
In now, John Pitts. He swings and misses. Throw down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Popped him up. Marte has room in foul territory, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Pitts originally hails from Kansas, is penciled into the outfield today, but most often he's thought of as a third baseman.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mendoza looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all. 7-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Mickey Saucedo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Now it's 2-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Ready for another shot now. Jesse Pitts. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Going to be a tough play on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But one more look here at the big blow for the Rays. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Rays 7, the Jays nothing. At the plate, Edgar Pinto.
Leading off for the Jays.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Skied into very shallow right. Pitts waits on it. 1 out. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Stepping in for the Jays, Adrian Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. That's popped up. Pitts on the move. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. So striding in, Jay Bruce. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bruce in the air to right, but that'll hook foul and back up into the seats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Liam Hendriks answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in, Connor Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hendriks playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Pinto over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready once again. Poof, Bobo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Jeremy Pitts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. Mendoza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Raul Mendoza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And there's ball 1. in there. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Ryan McCord. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Jason Castro.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated
Here's
hitter,
Robbie Grossman, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Grossman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2. Count still at 1-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in, Jeff Pitts.
leading off with the Rays, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Nope, that's a ball.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Marte in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, first baseman, Steven.
Stepping in, Steven Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swanson, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
2 strikes to count.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, Harvey Jean, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. A ball and a strike. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. Pitts is there. 1 away.
Now batting,
Next to bat for Toronto, Juan Freese. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. Pitts has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Edgar Pinto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Pitts looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box, Adrian Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One ball, one strike to count. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Jays get one back on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Rays 7, the Blue Jays 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sammy Pitts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Popped him up. Pinto will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mickey.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Mickey Saucedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Striding in, Jesse Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Two out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Marte is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Rays 7, the Blue Jays 2. Here's Jay Bruce now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hey! 2-2. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Raul Mendoza. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
A pop. The 2-1 home. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Set and the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high that called for a strike. Mendoza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Standing in now, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7, the Blue Jays 3. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts.
Leading off with the Rays, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCord is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. In his career, Pitts is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And that one just missed outside. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Jeff Pitts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Joe Fink gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joe Fink.
Digging in, Harvey Jean. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now a 7-4 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No outs, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here now the 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Pitts is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgar Pinto.
At the plate, Edgar Pinto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Pitts will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Marte. And the pitch. Popped him up. Bobo has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 7-4. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pinto takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, John Pitts.
Digging in, the switch hitter, John Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Stephen Swanson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They hold a 7-4 lead. Gabriel Becerra is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
21, Gabriel Becerra.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Raul Mendoza. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A high fastball is in there. Becerra, a 5'10" left-hander. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pitts is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan.
Digging in once again, Ryan McCord. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Alex Aoki enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Sammy Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mickey Saucedo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mickey Saucedo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Connor Pitts, man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. So 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Skied into very shallow right. Pinto ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They hold a 7-4 lead. Gregory Pitts comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Gregory Pitts.
striding in to start the ninth, Jason Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable, even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy. They've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. So 1-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next will be the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up, but this will land untouched. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Harvey Jean, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Rays earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Sonny Yap records his 21st win of the year. Chris Archer was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Gregory Pitts wraps it up for the